Welcome back to my channel. Today we're actually going to talk about ribbing. Why do we rib in the first place? That's a good question. Usually because, unlike this top, which is very loose and designed to be loose, doesn't require it. But many sweaters and jumpers do require this nice, see how loose this is? They do require this nice sort of like ribbed edge, and it gives an edge to your garment and it makes it really, just holds it all in place, stops it from curling upwards, doing all the weird things. So I'm actually going to go through this tutorial today and give you 3 options of ribbing. The first one's pretty basic, it's just the knit one, purl one. But if you are new to knitting, you may not know how this is done. That's what we're going to do today. Without further ado, let's get into the tutorial.
Now, I don't want to be confusing about this, but every row I personally start with a knit stitch, whether I'm working on the wrong side or the right side. So now we're going into a purl stitch, and now this is a knit stitch. It's just a plain knit stitch, yarn forward, purl one, yarn back, knit one, yarn forward, and so on.
The next basic one is the knit 2, purl 2, and that gives a nice, actually I've got a good example of that which I will show you here.
Now with this style we are going to do exactly what we did before, but we're going to knit 2. And then we're going to purl 2, purl 1, purl 2, yarn back, knit 1, knit 2, yarn forward, purl 1, purl 2, yarn back, knit 1, knit 2, and repeat until the end of the row.
And then the third example is going to be ribbing through the back of the stitch, and how that can just, if you have problems with your tension, and some people do, I don't know if you ever do a test swatch, a test little square to check the tension if you're following a pattern, and oftentimes your tension could be too tight or it could be too loose. Ribbing through the back of the stitch corrects a lot of those issues with tension. Let's get on with the video.
Now we are knitting through the back of the stitch. Yarn forward, purl 1, just a normal purl. Yarn back, knitting through the back of the stitch. Yarn forward, normal purl 1. On the wrong side, we are just doing the normal purl and the normal knit. So I just hope I've made that clear. On the right side, we do the knit 1 through the back of the stitch, and on the wrong side, we just do knit 1, purl 1 as per normal.
So for example, here's your knit 1, purl 1. Depending on how you knit, and sometimes that can look a little bit loose or tight. That's what it looks like spread out as well. So this is the knit 2, purl 2 rib, which is the same on both sides. That's what it looks like stretched out or just flat. This is great if you have tension issues. For example, this one here, if this is a bit loose or a bit tight, because you have different tension than what is recommended on the pattern. This method of ribbing through the back of the stitch and I've only done it on row 1. Row 2 is done as normal, but this gives you a more even tension. If you are a loose knitter or a tight knitter, this is going to give you a more even tension than this style. But it all comes down to personal choice of what styles you like when it comes to the different ribbing. I do hope that's helped. If you've watched all the way to the end, I want to thank you very much, and I do hope that you got something out of this. And did you learn anything new? Is there one that you would like to try over the others? And also, if you have any suggestions of future tutorials or what you would like me to cover, please let me know in the comments below. I will read them all. I will answer every single one. And if you are new to my channel and you would like some tutorials and behind the scenes and crochet, day in the life of, and talk about all sorts of things to do with yarn and knitting and tails and stitches, and let me know. We can do more of this. Please smash the like button, subscribe, and I want to thank you once again. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you in the next video.